I forgot to pull the game to like full screen the video on OBS, so yeah, there's a kind of a little black bar underneath and on the side. I apologize, I didn't notice that. But yeah, enjoy the video.
Hey, what is up, guys? You're watching Epic Pokemon TCG, and today's video is one because I couldn't think of a video to do today. I'm gonna be honest with you, I couldn't think of one. So I thought I would do this cool little video, really phone, as soon as I start recording. So I thought I would do this. I thought it'd be a neat idea. So no matter what happens in Pokemon, no matter what set is relevant, no matter what deck is huge, no matter what year we're in, this is something that kind of just remains a constant in Pokemon, or just, yeah, in Pokemon for me. And that is my favorite thing, which is my friends that I've met in this game. I know that sounds cheesy. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. I've met some amazing people playing this game. I've met people that have grown to be more than acquaintances that I play a children's card game with. They become people that, like, I honestly really appreciate having in my life, and I thought that this video would be a cool thing to do. I've attempted this video multiple times. I've had a lot of errors with it. As you can tell, we're starting like mid-game, or like, yeah, mid-game. But yeah, I thought this would be a cool video. Just talk to you guys about how I met my friends. Talk to you a little bit about, you know, just be vulnerable, basically. So I think how I need to start this off is way, 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 way back when I played Yu-Gi-Oh. So I met Andy the like pretty much first out of our little Pokemon group. Now I'm not gonna mention Ricky because I met Ricky like 20 years ago. Um, so there's that. I met him like 20 years ago, and honestly, I feel like going through that whole story. We pretty much were just kids that like Ed and Eddie, and we hung out. And 20 years later, here we are. It's pretty much been 20 years. It's kindergarten. I'm 26. It's pretty much 20 years. That, and I don't want to sit here and try to think about how old kids are in kindergarten because I just, that's information that I don't really need. But I met Andy way back when I played Yu-Gi-Oh at a bookstore. I bought like a dinosaur structure deck, not like the newer one that came out, like the one a long time ago. I mean, a long time ago. Uh, he had like dinosaur cards like from the original pack, and that's kind of like what we were talking about. And like if like jump forward a few years later, we kept in touch and we stayed friends, and he's actually the one that got me to play Pokemon. So honestly, without Andy, like, why, I did not mean to Roaring Resolve. I did not mean to Roaring Resolve. Oh, thank God. Cool. Anyway, okay, that was a fail on my part. My bad, guys. So he gave me a rule book. I read it. I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know what any of this crap meant. And then, I went to Walmart one night and I had a choice between a Glaceon structure deck and a Leafeon structure deck from Diamond and Pearl, and I ended up getting the Glaceon one. I'm kind of mad that I never got the Leafeon one ever, because that's something I've actually been looking to get, is the Leafeon structure deck. I think that'd be pretty cool to have, just to do like videos with. But basically, what I did was I just got the Glaceon structure deck. I went to League, and no one else was there except one guy. He kicked the crap out of me, and then I went the next week, and then that's when I met Boyd. I think a tournament was going on like the week before. But basically, I just kind of hung out with Andy, and Boyd came over and talked to me. He set me up with like a pop ID and all kinds of stuff. And that's pretty much where I started Pokemon. I didn't really have anything fancy. I just had like a structure deck with like some cards. And honestly, I worked on, or that theme deck, excuse me. I had that theme deck for a good while playing Pokemon, and basically I just kind of upgraded it and worked on it, and it eventually became like a full-on water deck. But throughout my playing, because I was very consistent with coming up there and playing, like I lost pretty much all the time, because again, theme deck. But I got invited to go to Oklahoma State. Now, I didn't realize how important saying yes to this was, just looking back on it now, because that's really where I got my start in Pokemon. That's where I also met three of my best friends in Pokemon and people that I consider family now, and that is Jarvis, Lonnie, and Michael. So, round one of Oklahoma State. I can't tell you what year this is, guys. This is a long time ago. But basically, I met Jarvis first out of this. Well, actually, no. Actually, I take that back. I met Josh, and I didn't really talk to Josh too much. Josh has been in my videos a few times, but he was like our best player at the time. And I never, for some reason, ever saw Lonnie or Michael. I don't know if it's just because I kind of stayed to myself, or I stayed with Andy and Boyd most of the time, but I never saw those guys. Um, Yeah, I got in the van and I only really talked to Boyd. I was like nervous all the way up there because I didn't know what to expect. And round one, I got the ever living Christ kicked out of me. Okay, I got absolutely spanked round one. I got spanked by a deck that was like a Platinum Rampardos and Stormfront Machamp. Now, Stormfront Machamp is actually kind of like the symbol of Jarvis and I's friendship, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. So I played Jarvis. I think it was like round 2 or 3, and he was playing Machamp. And I got like absolutely dominated. Like I'm talking, you need to go call Chris Tucker to come yell in my face. Just dominated. So I was like, man, dude, I was like, I played this round one and I got dominated. Like, I mean, I lost so bad. He goes, oh yeah, and then like he goes, how long you been playing? I told him I think I've only been playing like a couple months at the time or something. But he asked me what all I had because, like, looking at my deck, you can tell I didn't have Jag. Okay, I can't say that. This is this is not the gaming channel, Dylan. But yeah, I didn't have anything to be honest with you guys. I didn't really have any cards yet. I couldn't really build anything. So Jarvis being awesome, like we went to the lobby and he ended up like hooking me up with stuff. Like I mean, absolutely hooking me up. And like I had a Glaceon level X and I had like some other stuff that I couldn't use it because I didn't have all the cards for it. And so he just kind of pulled some stuff out, and I almost played Glaceon that day, and I'm really glad that I didn't. So he just kind of pulled some stuff out, and then like he handed me his binder, and he said, you know, if there's anything in there you want or you want to look at or something, you know, let's go right ahead. And he ended up trading me like this very thick stack of cards. So I was kind of like honestly very hooked up that day. I hate your timer ball, you're dead to me. And after the tournament, I kind of talked to Lonnie and Mike a little more. I kind of chatted with them, and from there, like the tournament went very, very well. I mean, I got a couple wins, you know, which was more than I was expecting. I was expecting to go 0 and X, but I ended up getting like honestly, I ended up getting like 2 wins, which was really awesome. They were against like matchups I considered bad. And I talked to Michael and Lonnie after the tournament when Josh made top cut, and they asked me if I wanted to go get food with them. And I was like, sure. So this is really when I got to talk to these two, and I realized these two were characters, and I like characters. Um, so we ended up talking, chatting, goofing around, and like I went with them to go buy a mouse or like a computer mouse, and we went back, and then they helped me build my Machamp Powdon deck that Jarvis gave me the stuff for. And from then on, we pretty much became friends. I saw them at League more, and you know, no matter like what was going on, we always like stopped and you know talked. And from then on, we kind of like grew up as players, you know, and it was really cool. And that's kind of like for the most part, like my main core of friends. You know, I ended up meeting Cade. Cade unfortunately moved away. You know, I met Cade playing Magic, and you know, he ended up leaving us. You know, he went off to pursue college and such. But when I first started Pokemon, I kept hearing about this player. I kept hearing about this player over and over, and it was a guy named Billy. He said, or I kept hearing that Billy played and went off to do college, like right after or right before I came in, and I kept hearing about this guy. And like I never met him. I always wanted to meet him. And one day this dude walks in. It was this tall, skinny guy wearing like bad college apparel. Like he likes like Oklahoma State University, you know that crap college. He came up, you know, go Longhorns, hook 'em. He comes in and was like talking to Boyd and such, and then like he came over and talked to us. And come to find out last night, this dude told me he didn't like us at first, which is understandable. Our group of friends, you gotta have like you have to have an acquired taste for. We rip on each other pretty hard, and it's fun. I love our group of friends, but he came over and was like talking to us, and I didn't realize he didn't like us. Like I didn't realize he didn't like us, but we got to talking and hanging out more and more and more, and Billy was a cool dude. Billy's a cool guy. I really like Billy, and we ended up exchanging information, and now we talk every day, and like we're pretty much best friends, you know. Like even whenever he moved off to Stillwater to never come back, we still keep in touch. And honestly, like my little group of friends has like really impacted me in very positive ways, you know, like no matter like what happens in Pokemon, whether I, you know, end up leaving the game in the future or they end up leaving the game in the future or something like that, you know, we stay in touch, you know, like we're very close, you know. These are guys that like these are okay. Okay, I almost worded this really bad. I was going. These are guys that I've shared rooms with on tournaments. We'll say that. I almost said another sentence and worded that very poorly, but but these are dudes that like I rode in cars for like 18 hours and 15 hours and crap, like up and back. I mean, these are just dudes that like I've known for like a large portion of my life, and I've had friends come and go. I've had fake friends. I've had friends that told me no matter what happens, they were always going to have my back, and they didn't. But these guys have just pretty much been there since day one and never left, except for Billy, because Billy sucks. I know Billy watches my videos, and so any chance I get, I rip on him. But honestly, like no matter what happens in Pokemon, guys, this is like something that I'll always hold like near and dear to my heart is my friends. These guys have really, these guys have really become family. And they make even like when this game sucks, like even when this game is not fun to me, they make this game enjoyable, just like the goofy shenanigans. And without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now, with my channel and such. Like whether it be them letting me borrow cards for videos, or um, just helping me produce content with my vlogs, or like my gaming channel, for example. They help me out with that. Just like all the dumb stuff that we do in those videos, man. I really owe it to them. I really owe it to my friends, just like for making me a better person. They made me like want to keep doing Pokemon, and just it was all around just a good thing. Just my friends are people that I really appreciate, basically. And I don't really know how to like do this video. Just kind of talking about how I met them. It's just at random Pokemon tournaments or something like that. And I've been in a really dark place here lately, and I'm trying to look at the good things I have in my life, and one of the things that comes to me first is my friends. So no matter what happens, like I love you guys. I know you guys watch my videos. I know you guys are very supportive of me. And so from the bottom of my heart, guys, I want to say no homo. I love you, and like I really appreciate you guys coming into my life. And to everyone watching this video right now, I appreciate you as well. My channel is nearing 1,000 subscribers. My channel is nearing 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 people. 1,000, and it is absolutely amazing to think about that. Like I'm less than 200 away, and I'm growing every day. It's amazing, and I have a really cool fan base. I feel weird calling you guys fans. One, I don't get very many views in my video, but I never really get like toxic comments. I never really get like cruel people. I always get like really nice people that come into my videos and watch my stuff. And that means a lot to me. And it's kind of the same thing for my second channel. Yes, my channel is as dead as fried chicken on the second channel. uh, it's very true though. Also, if you guys haven't gone to check out my second channel, you should totally do that. Plug. But yeah, so I didn't really know how to close this video out. Just except for just saying thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone who's tuned into my videos. Thank you to my friends for just being the crazy weirdos you are. Like I love you freaks. I swear. I love you guys, but yeah. So I think I'm about to take the victory here. I don't know what my game's doing. My game is on that hot struggle bus. But yeah, we're gonna go out in style. Wait, can I knock this out? I don't think I can knock this out, guys. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, we're good. This Glade's about to take it to the face. All right. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed. I apologize. This was very awkward. I did not know how to do this video. I gave it my all here. I didn't know what to do. All right, I'm gonna put my hands up. All right, I didn't know what to do in this video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care. I love you. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Go check out my second channel. That is a lot more vulgar, but I do enjoy that channel too. And yeah, peace and chicken grease. This is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out.